Hi, it's Yasmin from yasminvorogyi.com and the creator of Tiny Time Big Results, helping you to build a business that you absolutely love and live a life of joy, and helping you to get more done, achieve more with your limited time so you can have those big, fat, juicy results that I know you want. And today's question and the subject of today's blog post is all about juicy goals. I love the word juicy. It just conjures up this lovely image of biting into a juicy apple or sucking on a lovely orange. And so that's why I wanted to call it Juicy Goals, because it makes you feel excited. Now, I don't know about you, maybe you've had this experience before, but in previous years, even when I was in my corporate career, which I was doing for 12 years, and then in the time that I've been self-employed, every time I set goals, I was always disappointed because some of them I just wasn't able to achieve. And when I look back and I think, why did I not achieve it? There's no excitement around it, or it felt so crazy big that I just was more disheartened than excited about actually making it happen. And so if you have been in that position, then you know that it can be a real pain in the behind, because you want to set yourself some big lofty goals and you're all excited about it. And then that excitement wanes very quickly or disappears within a couple of days because you don't see the signs of it. It's not happening. What can you do? And instead of spurring you on and making you jump out of bed every morning, you actually feel really demotivated by it. And it's not inspiring you anymore. And in fact, it's the stick that you beat yourself with, because you're sitting there going, you didn't do it. You still haven't done it. Come on, what's going on? So I wanted to talk to you about juicy goals today, because it's a really good time to set yourself some juicy goals. Now, I am a big believer in setting yourself juicy goals throughout the year. So it's not something that you restrict yourself to the beginning of the year or the end of the year, because this is something that you need to be reviewing on a regular basis, at least once a quarter, just to remind yourself and to keep yourself on track. So it can be a bit of a toughie if you have been disappointed. And I think that the challenge is that we think that the goal is the thing that was wrong, when actually we were just missing a few pieces in our goal setting process. And so these are kind of my top tips for you and how you can set yourself some juicy goals for this year, and obviously for your life as well. So what I want you to do is I want you to actually pick a scary goal for your business. Okay, it could be a money goal, it could be another metric like number of subscribers on your email list, it could be the number of people that's in your community. I want you just to pick a scary goal. It could be the number of views that you have on YouTube, for example, or you could have a number of followers on Twitter or something, but make it a scary goal, something that makes you think, oh my God, that would be amazing if that happened. Okay? And the first thing that I want you to do with it is just sit with it and just feel what it would be like if that really happened for you. What would be the thoughts that you'd be thinking? What would be the pictures that you'd see? What would be the feelings that you would be feeling? And I want you to just sit with that. And if you're feeling a bit of a then that's not a good sign. What I want you to do is I want you to get to that point where you actually feel this bubble of excitement. And then there's more bubbles, and then there's more bubbles, and then there's more bubbles. And then ask yourself, when you're feeling that excitement bubbling away, ask yourself why you really want it and what will it do for you. Okay, this is such an important question. So let's call out the elephant in the room. You might be setting yourself a money goal that is 6 figures or 7 figures, and you've never done more than low 5 figures. Sometimes those goals can feel really and they're not really coming from a place of authenticity for you. So you're looking at other people and you're thinking, well, they've made 6 figures, so I should be able to do 6 figures as well. But in reality, that's not really what you want. You want to be able to create a sustainable income for you and your family that is nowhere near the 6 figures. Actually, you'd be happy with 50k, for example. So it's really important to make sure that your goal is important to you and that you know why you want it and that you're not measuring it according to what everyone else is doing. So that's really, really important. Like, what would it mean to you if you actually made this happen? Then what I want you to do is actually sit down and do some blue sky thinking around this goal. And ideally do it with somebody else, because that's how you really get the juice flowing. And what I mean by blue sky thinking, if you're not familiar with the term, is where you literally just kind of think, you look up into the sky and you think, okay, so what are all the ways that I could do this? And in the spirit of a pure brainstorming fashion, really think about anything and everything that you could do. Don't discount anything. Don't eliminate ideas. Don't be self-editing or anything like that. Just really think about what are the opportunities that what are the things that I could do to really create this outcome. And this is what is really, really important about setting juicy goals, because when we are so used to setting them in a specific way, you may have heard the acronym of SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. And that's all well and good, but maybe you might not be happy about me saying this, but it doesn't really excite me. I was saying, it's got to be specific. The principles are absolutely valid, but we need to inject some joy into the process, and this is what's really, really important. And if you've set yourself big money goals in the past and you just haven't been very happy about it because you haven't reached them, then think about something else that could be your goal instead of the money, so that you're shifting your perspective. Not that you're saying, well, the money's not important, but it's just a different mindset. So, you might set yourself a goal of, number of subscribers, number of people that's going to be in your community, in your email list. Now, if that doesn't get you excited because you're thinking, oh my God, I'm going to provide so much value and so much amazing content for my community, I'm going to share my products, my services, I'm going to show them about how I can make such a difference to them, and you're going to grow your list, then actually the money is a byproduct of that, because you're going to be putting so much good stuff out there. So maybe pick a different goal than what you would normally. If it's a money goal and you've been disappointed, then maybe do something different. And the key thing with this is, don't make it a vanity goal, like number of likes on Facebook, because they mean jack. Okay, I was about to swear, but I won't. And they don't mean anything, okay? So, don't have vanity metrics. Really pick things that will make a solid difference to you and your business, okay? So, you ready to set some juicy goals? Make sure that you comment below if you're watching or reading this on the yasminvorajee.com and the blog. Be sure to comment and tell me what is going to be your big crazy goal. What metric are you going to be really measuring, or what is it that's going to really excite you this year? And if you're reading or watching this anywhere except the blog at yasminvorajee.com, then come over to yasminvorajee.com and share your big crazy goal. Okay, talk to you soon.